Hello everyone, my name is M. Renuka. I am from CSE-B SWEC. Today I am executing the program to print the first letters of the given words under the guidance of Dr. M. Prasad, Associate Professor. Now let's go into the problem statement. Problem statement is to develop a C program to find the initials of a name. Given a string name, we have to find the initials of the name. We take the first letter of all words and print in capital letters. So the program is first, as we know that, first we have to enter the header files. So we are giving standard input and output header file, and we are using the string program. So we are using here header file string header file. Now then main function is the entry point in the program. Then variable declaration, int I length is equals to 0, temp and character s of 1000. A character array to store the input string with a maximum length of 999 characters plus 1 for the null terminator. Now input the string, printf enter your string and gets s to read the line of input into the s array. It stops at a new line character. Now print the first character, printf double quotes modulus of c to print the first character of the string as it is start of the first word. For the loop to find the other word starts. For I is equals to 0, s of I not equals to null character I plus plus. If s of I equal to null character, then we have to print the s of I plus 1. The loop iterates through each other to each character in the string until it finds the null terminator, which marks the end of the string. Then if was checks if the current character is a space, then if a space is found, it prints the next character. So we are using s of I plus 1, which is the first letter of the next word. So we are seeing here the sample output of the code. So we are here entered the string Mulagada Renuka, and it executed the first letter of the two words. So thank you.
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. I'm M. Monica, pursuing BTech first year in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women in Bhimavaram. And let's see our problem statement. And today our problem statement is writing a C program to calculate the sum of the prime factors of a given number, including the duplicate numbers. And let's get into the program. Hash include stdio.h. Directive always the program to use input and output functions like printf and scanf. And void main. This is the entry point of the program. The execution of the programs begins from here. Here I used to declare the variables like number, original number and sum equal to 0. And coming to the variable number, this variable stores the user input, the number whose prime factors are to be summed. And coming to the original number, this variable is used to store the original value of the number, so we can display it. And here now coming into the sum, which is a variable. This variable stores the sum of the all prime factors including duplicates. It is initialized to 0. And now I used to ask the user to enter an integer. Printf enter an integer prompts the user to enter an integer, and scanf percentage the ampersand number reads the input and stores it into the variable number. And coming to the if condition, if the given number is less than or equal to 1, I used to print that there are no prime factors for the given number. If the number is less than or equal to 1, like 0, 1 or negative numbers, it has no prime factors. So the program prints a message and skips the rest of the program. Prime numbers starts from 2. So numbers like 0, 1 and negatives have no prime factorization. And coming to the else part, if the given number is greater than 1, original number equal to number, store the original input number into the variable number, so we can reference it later in the final output. And coming to the while loop, This loop divides the number by 2 as long as it's divisible by 2. Every time number is divisible by 2, it adds to the sum. It keeps dividing number by 2 to remove all occurrences of 2 as a factor. And now coming to the for loop. This loop ends all odd prime factors starting from 3. Since even numbers are already handled, it only checks odd numbers because all even factors has been removed. The condition I into I less than or equal to number ensures that we only check for factors up to the square root of number, as any factor larger than the square root will already have been paired with the smaller factor. If number is divisible by I, it divides number by I and adds I to the sum. This process repeats until number is no longer divisible by I. Now coming to the if condition. If number greater than 2, after all divisions, it means that the number itself is prime number. This is because if no smaller primes divide number, it must be a prime. Add number to sum. And coming to the printf statement, the sum of the prime factors of the original number is the sum. It shows the sum of the all prime factors with duplicates for the original input. And now let's see the output. Here I used to enter an integer 20. Enter. The sum of the prime factors of the 20 is 9.